Hi everybody, this is Hope from hopeyoder.com with a new update for Craft and Cut. So we've got some exciting new features. I want to show you up here under our automated features, the run, the applique, the rhinestone line, the rhinestone fill, and the artwork. Notice now there are drop-down arrows, and these are so you can add your own presets. So let me show you with the run stitch. We'll go into the Hope Yoder library, and then I'll find some of these circle monograms, and let me just get the letter G. I'll come in here and let's just do this at 1 inches high. And if I wanted to turn this into a run stitch, I'm going to select run, come over, and let's say I want to do a red work run, which is a bean with 5 repeats, and maybe that's something I use a lot. I also may want to say no tie-in and select apply. Now, if I want to save this because it's something that I use a lot, I can save it as a preset. So in the layers window with this selected, drop down menu, click on the arrow, add save preset, and name it something that you would want. So this would be run bean 5 no tie, no tie. So no tie and lock. Now, at this point, if I go to bring in another letter, I'll resize it however I want, and then I can come into the run. Oh, let me undo that. So at this point, I can, instead of just selecting on the run, I'm going to left click on the drop down menu and choose the pre-select. So now notice 5, and when I go to commands, there's none tie in. So that's how easy it is to do a run stitch preset. This is going to be super helpful. So let's go into the Hope Yoder library, and let's just pick this duck. Let's get him to about 2.5 inches just so you can see him. And now if I wanted to make this duck an applique, I could simply select the applique, and I may want to use a blanket stitch a lot in quilting. So maybe I like a 3 applique width. That's the bites, and how far apart I want them spaced would be 3 inches, and maybe I don't want to sew a tack down, so I'll select apply, and then I will come back and left click on the drop down, save this, blanket 3, 3, and no tack down. Perfect. So I've saved that. So if we come in to another screen, and I can bring in the duck again, or this time let's just do the dolphin, and let's make him a nice big dolphin. Let's do a 5 inch. And now instead of clicking on the applique, click on the drop down arrow, and I can do my preset. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do the same thing. So I think you kind of get the picture. Let's go into nature shapes, and let's just do this cloud. Now we have the rhinestone, and I'll select the rhinestone. And let's say I want to space it a little further apart. And I know that maybe my favorite rhinestone is this 16 SS. So if I want to always use that 9 spacing, I could do centered on the line. Then again, I would come back and I would select left click on the drop down arrow, and I might do rhinestone line 0.9 space and centered. And so that way, anytime I do something, I can use the preset. Just like this, let's undo this. And now we can do the same thing with the fill. So I can select the fill rhinestone. Let's try a cascade. and let's say I can do this at a 0.7. And if I'm going to use that preset, then I'm sure you've guessed what I'm going to do. I'm going to left click on the drop down menu, save preset, and name it how I want. And you could also do this for artwork. So if you were going to draw an artwork something, you can select the save the preset and name it whatever you want. So there's a lot of great applications if you find yourself constantly doing the same run stitch or the same rhinestones or the same applique. So again, build 3217, convert to, here's your convert to run stitch, convert to applique, convert to rhinestone line on a path, convert to rhinestone fill, or convert to artwork. Now you've got drop down arrows where you can set your own presets.